earthquake triggers an avalanche, destroying history in seconds and triggering a desperate search for survivors. The earthquake struck before noon local time in the capital city of Kathmandu. The impact wiped away history in a matter of minutes.
The harrowing aftermath saw brick-by-brick searches and a growing death toll.
Almost 4,000 people were killed as a result of that massive earthquake.
Namaste, my friends. Let's talk about Nepal. We arrived in Kathmandu, which is the capital of Nepal. This was about 3 weeks following the second earthquake.
That city was not built at all to withstand an earthquake of that magnitude. And we met a whole bunch of people along the way that were actually in Nepal during the earthquakes. They said it was a beautiful thing to see the sense of community and the sense of patriotism where everybody came together and pick up the pieces and repiece it together.
So Uttam here, he was born in Kathmandu. Their homes were destroyed and his grandparents passed away, unfortunately. And so for 13 days, they don't eat salt and meat. And what else?
Meat and only just, limited food, no alcohol.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
And they're not allowed to touch each other either.
No.
So one of the things that we did when we were in Kathmandu, we got brought to this school that was built. It was like a temporary school, temporary classrooms.
It was really remarkable to see how such little money goes such a far way in these communities, and watching how happy these kids were to pick up an empty notebook with a pen. Like that was their ticket to a higher education and a higher way of living. And you really see the appreciation for an education here. Something I just never would see back home. Me personally would dread to go to school, but these kids really, really cherish everything. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Go on, baby. Go on, baby. See you soon.
Can fight? Yeah. Okay. Okay. One more.
Okay, no. Good. Now that's what I call digesting the news.
So we've been brought into this little restaurant in Nepal, and and we've been encouraged to try the local whiskey. They brought it out and it was served to us in a unlabeled bottle. It was actually an old water bottle, and this is the reaction that you get from drinking it.
Yeah, you can do it. How's it taste?
You could light my breath on fire right now. Like, boom. Give it a try. So the gentleman that took Mike and I to this school, he ended up actually inviting us back to his house. And so we went and had dinner with him and his family, and they took us under their wing. They were super inviting. They had a huge feast for us. Those are the moments that I find some of the most engaging when traveling, is when these people invite you into their home, and you really have to just kind of sit back and watch the whole thing unfold with an open opinion, because a lot of the times it's, you know, the way that they live their life is totally different than the way that you live your life.
We stayed over at the Shangri-La Boutique Hotel in Kathmandu, which is on Hostelworld. It's a super cute hotel. It's beautiful in there. The staff, I think, is what made it, because they were just so charismatic and adorable. It was such a great place to stay at.
So we're on the way up to the village, and we see all these plants just on the way up, and people tell us that they're marijuana plants. So if you take a look, I know everywhere else in the world it has deeper meaning, but here in Nepal they call it's just a weed. It just grows on its own, and it grows everywhere. It's all the way up. So we wanted to raise some money and help out in any way we could. We worked with a company called Wide Open Vistas, and through some email conversation we managed to raise some money to help build 20 bamboo homes in a small village off about 3 hours from Kathmandu. Oh yeah, hard work right there. Just carrying one little bamboo stick in the heat is incredibly hard. Imagine carrying an entire village up here. Go back into it, kid. Hey! 14 seconds! So I very much enjoyed Kathmandu. I think it's very set for tourism. I think it is very ready for tourism. One of the biggest issues they're having right now is this huge dip in tourism because of the earthquake. And I just want to tell everyone out there they are ready to go, and the streets are perfectly functional and able to accommodate you in any treks or adventures that you want to go on.
The next stop in this trip is going to be Bangladesh. I don't know anybody who's gone to Bangladesh. This is something that you get to have in the book, so you get to, you know, brag about a bit. Goodbye to Nepal and bring on Bangladesh.